So you want to be a product reviewer. Before you do that, watch this video. I'm going to give you some tips to help you be prepared for the life of a product reviewer, and we're going to do that right after this. Just hit record. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am Ken, the content coach, and on this channel, I like to give you tips and tricks, do Q&As, live streams, tutorials, all kinds of things that I can do to help you become a better content creator, to encourage you to get your message out there. I think everybody has a message to share on YouTube or on content creation in general. So I want you to just hit that record button, get your content out there. Somebody needs your story. They need what you have to say. So again, in this video, I want to talk to you just for a few minutes about being a product reviewer. If being a product reviewer is something you want to incorporate into your channel, I think it's a great thing to do. Product reviews are great ways to be discovered on YouTube. People are going to be looking for the products that you're reviewing. It's a great way to build your channel, build an audience, and get your opinion out there about products. Maybe even down the line, be able to work with companies and different things with their products. So it's a great thing to do, but you also need to be prepared for drawbacks, for different types of feedback. I'm going to cover all of that in this video. If you are into this type of content, if you are a content creator trying to build your YouTube channel, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell next to it so that you will never miss a video, and give this video a thumbs up if you believe this is going to bring you some value. So in this video, I'm going to give you my top 5 tips for doing product reviews. Now, as far as the reason, how am I qualified to give any advice on product reviews? I've done this before. My first YouTube channel was mostly product reviews, beard products. And so I've done hundreds of product reviews across YouTube and Instagram. And so I want to share with you the things that I've learned to help you be prepared for that life of a product reviewer. And let's jump right in with tip number 1. Tip number 1 is simple. Be honest about the facts and your opinion. You want to make sure that you're being honest about the product that you're reviewing, whether we're talking about tech, grooming products, platforms, anything at all that you would want to review. You want to make sure that you're honest about the facts and about your opinion with that. Now, along with that, in order to get to that point, you need to spend some time with the product first. Make sure that you fully understand how the product works. Make sure that you are able to use it enough to form your opinions, to learn how it works, so that when you do the video, you will come across as being knowledgeable about the product you're talking about, and you can get that honest opinion across so that your audience will understand your feelings and you can relate to them, your thoughts on the product, and basically what they're looking for is how it's going to work for them. It's very easy to go down a road in product reviews where you're more concerned about trying to build a relationship with a company, trying to make money off of affiliate sales or what have you. There's a lot of ways that product reviews can become dishonest, or the integrity may not be there because of the benefit, what's in it for you, that kind of thing. My advice to you, no matter what the benefit you may see from automatically liking a product, make sure that you are honest in your review, because your audience is going to know if you do a product review video. Let's say that you do a grooming video on a specific beard oil, for example, and then you have your audience, they watch it, they go buy it, and for the most part, the public perception of it is that it's not that good of a product that's going to be seen. People are going to start to see you as a reviewer who is not reviewing honestly. There's no product, there's no affiliate, there's no company to work with that is worth your reputation on YouTube, and it's very easy for your reputation to be ruined if you are reviewing products and not being honest about them. So my second tip for being a product reviewer is to be thorough but concise. You want to be thorough about the product. Again, this goes back to making sure that you test the product, make sure that you know the product very well, because when you do the review, you want to be thorough in the facts and in your opinions about that. People that are coming to watch your review videos, they are finding that video and they're clicking that video because they are considering a purchase, they are considering using this, and so they want to see your thoughts on it. They want to see how thorough you are. They want to see everything they can. Basically, when you're going to do a product review, think through the eyes of a consumer, think through the eyes of your audience. When you're reviewing that product, be as thorough as possible. Cover every key detail, every aspect of that product, the way that it works, how well it works, how to use it. Now, at the same time, you want to be concise. You want to make sure that you're not giving so many details and elaborating on so many details that the video drags out. It's very easy, especially if you really like a product, to talk about that product and all of the great things about it. You want to make sure that you're concise so that your audience can get in, get the information they need, make a decision, be informed by your video, and then move on to the next video. This is going to help you with retention rates, with watch time, and whether or not people will subscribe and come back to your future videos. Okay, so my third tip for being a product reviewer is to make sure that you have a standard flow for your review videos. In my opinion, I think all your review videos should look similar in flow. Obviously, you don't want to be robotic and you know, make every video look exactly the same, but you should have a general standard kind of flow. You can even script the videos out if you'd like. Now, except for the very beginning, I've never scripted out an actual video. I would sit, do my homework, do my research, test the product, and then I would come and talk about it on camera just from memory, remembering the notes that I've taken throughout the week or the 2 weeks, however much time I spent with that product. And then I would just talk about it. I never really scripted it out, but I did have a general flow to my videos. Basically, kind of a nutshell, kind of a general guideline for product reviews, the way that I like to see reviews and the way that I did them is that introduce the product. So when your video starts, talk about it just for a few minutes, introduce what it is you're reviewing, tell your audience what you're going to be talking about, what you're going to cover. You want to make sure that you talk about price. I like to talk about price up front because one thing that's really important, whether or not it's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's really important to people when they're making decisions about purchases, is the price. So you want to give them that price right up front because that's going to help them decide right away whether or not they even want the product. Now, true, if the price is not right, they may click off and not watch your video, but if you're giving them the information they want up front, then they're going to respect your opinion. They're going to respect the way that you do your videos because you're giving them the information they want up front. Now, after that, I would talk a little bit about the product, kind of go over some key features, and then I would go in and be thorough about the aspects of the product that I think the audience wants, that they need. Again, you always want to make sure that you are viewing your content through the eyes of your audience. Give them what they're looking for, not necessarily what you were looking for. You want to make sure that you are catering to your audience, giving them the details, everything they want. So talk about the product thoroughly, again, be concise, but cover your key points. And then I would always kind of go to a conclusion and say whether or not I recommend it, talk about pros and cons, give them my thoughts on whether or not that I would buy it again or use it again or recommend it to them. So that's a general flow. Now, depending on the product that you're reviewing, that may look different. Products that you're reviewing, they may actually kind of determine a different guideline for you. But bottom line, come up with a general guideline for how you do your reviews, a general flow. Not only is that going to make your audience know how your reviews go, so when they come watch, they're going to know what to look for in your video. It's also going to help your reviews, you to be able to film those easier, because going into a review, you're going to know your flow. And after that, it's kind of like muscle memory. You will have that every time. It's going to be easier for you to be a product reviewer. So before we get to tip number 4, I want to say make sure you check out my website if you want to know what all's going on with Ken the Content Coach. Everything that I have going on, even some product reviews, some things that I am affiliated with will be there. Other YouTube videos, tips and tricks, all kinds of stuff. So check out my website, kenthecontentcoach.com. If you have any questions, reach out and let me know. My email, all contact information is there. And hey, if you're enjoying this video so far, give this video a thumbs up. I appreciate that. Let's go right into tip number 4. Tip number 4 is a big one. Tip number 4, be prepared for feedback. Now that feedback is going to be positive, it's going to be negative, but you are going to get feedback on your videos. Now positive feedback, that's something that we all welcome. And so I think I don't need to spend too much time on positive feedback other than to say, make sure that you are connecting with your audience. So as your audience comes in and gives you positive feedback and says, thank you for the review, or ask you questions, make sure that you're answering those comments, that you are getting back with them. Make them understand and make sure that they are aware that you enjoy and appreciate them watching your video. Connect with them in that way. Make sure that you do. Now, negative feedback is something that most people are not as prepared for. I went through this myself the first time I had any negative feedback on a video, and it's something you need to know about. So basically, in a nutshell, you're going to have people that enjoy the product or don't enjoy the product. If your opinion is different than theirs, you're going to have people that come into your video, into the comment section of your video. They're going to give you bad feedback. They're going to tell you that they disagree with you. They may even disrespect you. You want to be prepared for stuff like that. Now that may come in 2 different forms. It may come in a respectful conversational way, which is completely okay. There may be people that disagree with the feedback you're giving on a product, but they are coming at you respectfully, just kind of having a conversation, and that is completely okay and welcome. Good adult, respectful conversation is always a good thing, no matter what we're talking about. The feedback that you really need to prepare yourself for is those that just want to come in and be disrespectful and hate on you and disrespect you. Those are the ones that may discourage you the most. If this is legitimately the road that you want to go down, if you want to be a product reviewer, be prepared for the hate, for the negativity to come your way. You're going to see things like Companies may come at you. They may send their affiliates, their ambassadors at your video and to leave comments. You're going to see people that just leave disrespectful things that really don't add to the conversation or add to the product. Be prepared for it. Kind of go case by case on whether or not you want to respond to it. At the end of the day, though, I recommend always responding and always remaining respectful. Don't let a hater or a negative person come in with their disrespectful comments and put you at a place where you want to be disrespectful back to them. Remember that your platform is your platform. This is where your professionalism shines. This is where companies are going to see how you're responding to people. Always be respectful. Try your best not to let the negativity bother you. Move past it. Understand that it's going to happen. Nothing you can do about it. Remain respectful, and it will be okay. But be prepared for it. Be prepared for that feedback either way, because it is going to happen if you're reviewing products. And moving on to my last tip. So tip number 5, in being a product reviewer, build relationships. Don't just ask for free products. Now, there is we can call it a bad side of product reviews, I guess, where people will come on YouTube and they will start a channel and they will start reviewing products only in an effort to get free products to, whatever, for the benefit for them. My advice is to just review products, build relationships with companies, let the chips fall where they may. Now, you're going to do some reviews where the companies will not come and they won't even know you did the video. They won't say anything about it. You'll have some where the company will actually come and leave comments and reach out to you and chat with you. You guys may build a relationship. You may even have some where you review a product and the company reaches out and decides they want to work with you. Case in point, that happened with me and Skull Shaver. I did a video for Skull Shaver, which is what I used to shave my head 2 years ago. And in the comments of that video, somebody from Skull Shaver started chatting with me. Fast forward a couple of weeks, we had a contract where I was an affiliate with Skull Shaver, and that's still the case to this day. That relationship has continued to be built, and I am working deep with Skull Shaver. It's a great relationship. That is not going to be the case, though, most of the reviews that you do. Most of the reviews that you do, you are going to never hear from the company. They may not know you did the video, or there won't really be a relationship. Don't let that deter you. Don't let that be the reason why you review products. Your main objective for reviewing products on YouTube is so that you can get information out to your audience, help them to make informed decisions, informed purchases. It may not lead to anything with the company, and that's completely okay. To take this a little bit further, it's easy to get into a pattern where you come onto YouTube and you make a channel, you build a channel, and you start reviewing only for free products. And you may even think it's a good idea to reach out to companies and ask them for free products for your reviews. I won't say that's always a bad thing, depending on what you're reviewing or what your channel is. If it's a large company, maybe pitch an idea to them to review a product. If it's a smaller company, they may not have as much capital to be able to give you free products. The point of all of this is don't come into reviewing products thinking this is an easy way to get free products or to become an affiliate or to make money. I would never recommend reaching out to a smaller company asking for free products or even asking to be an affiliate with that company. Don't do that. Build relationships, review their products. If it's something you love, keep using their products. The relationships may down the road lead to affiliates and sponsorships and them sending you products, working with companies. There's several companies that I work with right now. That is not a guarantee just because you start a YouTube channel. Never let that be your purpose for doing product reviews. Build relationships, see where things go, and down the road, you never know what may happen with that company, how you may become incorporated and able to work with that company. So those are my 5 tips for becoming a product reviewer on YouTube. I'm curious, down in the comments, if you are a reviewer, let me know what tips you have. Throw your tips down in the comments. If there's anything that you agree with, disagree with, throw it down there. Let's have a respectful adult conversation. The comment section can be something great for others that watch that want to be product reviewers to be able to look and see and maybe grab some advice, maybe kind of tailor the way that they want to start or do their channel. I'm genuinely curious to see what others' tips there may be for product reviews. I only gave 5. There's a bunch more out there, so throw them down there. Let's chat. If you've never been to the channel before, a special thank you to you. Thanks for being here watching this video. If I can do anything for you, if you have any questions, make sure that you send me an email, ken@kenthecontentcoach.com. Once again, please consider subscribing to the channel. Hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, and give this video a thumbs up if this has brought you any value. Again, thank you for being here, whether you're a first-time viewer or you've been here before. You guys are all appreciated. I appreciate all your support. And hey, until the next video, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Remember, just hit record. We will see you next time. Later, y'all.